Hey guys, this is Eric from Seek First here. Actually Seth did an acoustic guitar string changing video about a year or two back, so we decided let's do a bass guitar string changing video to see if we can help you guys out with anything. Now, I'm no expert at doing this. This is only like my second time ever doing this, so because bass strings, it's a whole different thing. You don't change them as much as you change like an electric guitar or acoustic guitar strings. So, but you still have to change them. Like if I'll show you in a little bit. But on this string right here is a bit of rust forming and everything, so can't have that because it starts to mess with stuff, and yeah, we don't want that. So, but I'm gonna change all the strings and I'm gonna polish it up and do the fretboard also, so you guys can see how to do all that stuff. And when the strings are off, it's just easier to do that kind of stuff too. So, but these are the strings I'm using. I'm gonna be changing into. These are just the stock strings that came on this bass guitar. So, yeah, it's about time to change them. But these are Ernie Ball regular Slinky bass strings. Yeah, they're green pack. If anybody uses these, yeah. I got it because I like green. And, yeah, this is my polish rag. It's also green. Thank you, Seth. We'll need this later, but not right now. So anyway, yeah, in order to start, you have to take the old strings off, of course. What we're going to do is, I got this little peg winder here. This is actually Seth's. I stole it for right now. We're going to come up to all of the knobs up here and loosen them all up until the strings are ready to come off. So, you could just cut them, but I'll probably cut them whenever the ends are all off, just because I don't want to pull them back through here all twisted and gnarled up. So I'll get them all loose, cut them, and then we'll be good to go. So I'll stop talking and start doing it. This little peg winder makes it so much easier. Instead of like turning half a turn like by hand, it's just so much nicer. And that one's loose now pretty much, so yeah, just comes right out. Nice and easy. And that's going to slip over all these, and yeah. There we go. Adjust it here. Alright, nice and loose there now. That's out. This thing doesn't quite fit the pegs here, so it keeps slipping off. I'm sorry. Alright, time from the other side. This is a 5-string bass also, if you hadn't already seen that. So it's a little bit different from the traditional 4 strings, and I just like it. I do have a 4-string Squire Jaguar bass. I like that bass a lot. It's just so heavy, and we play lots of places where I'm on bass for quite a long time, and it's just, yeah, I don't feel like carrying that kind of bass all day. Like, it's rough. But this bass, it's Ibanez Geo 5-string, and it's pretty lightweight for a bass guitar. I really like it a lot. Almost there. There we go. And we're out. See, all of them are out now. All the strings are laying out here. I'll go ahead and cut all these off, just for purposes of bringing them through the back side of the guitar. So I'll go ahead and snip all those off right now so we can move on. Maybe. There we go. These thicker strings might be an issue. Got these little baby nippers. There we go. We're getting there. Now, this is the low B string. We'll see how this goes. Oh.
Might dull my nippers.
There it is. Alright, bring you guys back here now. This is where the strings start to come in. You got the nut, right, Seth? That's what it's called? The nut of the string?
I guess, yeah. They're just called like ball end.
Ball end. Alright, yeah. What that keeps it just locked in place whenever you're tightening it all up. And so, whenever you're starting to string through, you come in through this end first. But, yeah, let's go ahead and just pull them all through here. If you leave all that crazy stuff on the ends like this, if it looks like this, it can be super hard to get it out of there. So that's why I snipped them all off, just to make life easier. It's a wonderful sound, isn't it? I'm not a fan of that sound, really. Man, these strings, like, ridiculous. That's why I don't change them very often, because, like, look at this.
And drop G.
Yeah. If you guys could, like, feel these right now, it's insane. Alright, so before we start putting these guys on, I want to clean up the guitar a little bit. I want to polish the fretboard and the main body here. Up here a little bit as well. So, I'll go ahead and do that really quick, so you guys can see what's going on. How to do that. It's pretty straightforward. And so this is like Dunlop 65 guitar polish and cleaner. You can just spray the main body with this stuff. This is your fretboard. Like, it just keeps it nice and moisturized, so it doesn't crack. And just over the years of having it, and it really also makes it nicer to feel and everything. It stays nice and playable. So I'll go ahead and do the main body first here. And again, it's super easy. You don't even need a lot. You just need a little bit. Just spray it. Just kind of all over there. And then I'm just gonna take this and polish this. Seth's watching me very intently. I feel like I'm being judged. He's like crouching in the background. I keep it all nice and clean here. There's some scratches and dings on my guitar just from travel and stuff. So if you see anything left on my guitar, that's probably what it is. And I can't do anything about that, I'm sorry. It gives it character.
They sell stuff for that, but it's not.
And here's the back end. And do the same with the back end here. No one ever sees this end, but I do, and I want it to be nice and clean. Now, I actually didn't play this guitar a whole lot when I first got it, just because it had this issue where it would just cut in and out all the time. I switched batteries all the time. If you, yeah, right here, here's a 9-volt battery slot. You unscrew these little screws here, and there's a 9-volt battery that gives you your power and everything. So I changed that battery in there probably about 6 times, and it had the same issue over and over and over again. So I just basically just kept putting it down and moving on, even though it's so light, and I just, like, I couldn't play it because it kept cutting in and out in the middle of songs. And that's annoying. I don't like that. So for a little while, I decided to just let it sit and not worry about it. And just recently, I decided let's just look at the pots inside. The pots are right in here. And if you open all that up, you can see all the electronics and stuff. And like, open it up, and it's just, I don't know what was going on, but it was really grimy and just dirty in there. So got some really nice contact cleaner and everything, cleaned it all up, and it sounds beautiful now. It's got one of the cleanest tones I've ever heard out of the bass, and I like having a clean tone. My Fender Squier has a bit of a dirty tone, which certain songs might be good to have that on there. Sorry, I forgot to do this part up here. And, but yeah, I just like the weight of this guitar and the tone. Like if I didn't like this tone, I wouldn't even bother switching too much. Like I would still carry the heavy bass just because the sound is better, more important than my comfort. If that makes any sense, but yeah. But I really like the tone of this guitar, so, and it's light, so win-win. Alright, here is the fretboard oil. I'm being told to shake it. Is that enough? No one told you this is a comedy string changing video. Alright, so what you're going to do is just, it's got a little foam pad here. What you're going to do is just flip it over and squeeze and wipe. And just do that the whole way down. Just kind of color it in. Now again, you don't want to leave this on there, so it's going to get paper towel and wipe it off. How pretty that looks. Yeah, it's nice and pretty now. Turn it off for Ethan's sake, so he knows where to do stuff. But anyway, it's officially time to begin putting the strings back on. So I already kind of opened this up a little bit just for video's sake, but turn this back on. So like I said, what you're going to do is you're going to come in right through here. There's a little hole right here. I don't know if you guys can see it right there, but right here there's a little hole. You're going to bring it up through, pull all the way up to the ball end here, and lay the string. It's got these little grooves between saddle. Okay, thank you, Seth. Seth is my dictionary. Alright, and it's very important you guys get all this right, because if you don't, you're going to have a mix-up in the end. So, you want to make sure you're going all the way from whichever end you're starting from. You want to continue that way. You don't want to mix it up. Otherwise, you'll have a mess. And what's going to happen here is, I should bring you guys up here now, I'm sorry, so you guys can see what's going on. Right there, you can see probably pretty good right now where that string's sitting. And up here, I think I know what this is called. That's the nut. Ah, I know what I'm talking about, see? Alright. So you're going to set it, since I'm in the since I'm on the lowest string, I'm going to start in this end right here. And what you're going to do is, so you're going to lay down your string into the peg here, and you're going to wrap it around one good time here. And what's going to happen is when I start turning this, it's going to catch. Fell out of the right one, see? Got to pay attention. I'm going to do my fingers for this one just so I can maintain a good hold here. I think I put it in the wrong way. Yeah, there we go. See? Pay attention. Sounds good. I'm going to leave that one there for right now. But that's a good start. I'll only show you guys this part a few times, just so don't have to be here for like 4 more strings. So this will be the last one I show you. It's pretty straightforward from here on out. Same thing over and over again. And then I'll bring you guys back over here again. You want to leave yourself some slack. Lock it in here. Which way is it going to spin? Alright. Sorry. Give it a wrap here. Now we'll just, so you guys don't have to be with me the entire time unless something happens, we'll put it in. But from now on, I think we'll just cut to when I'm done here. That's not good. Alright guys, I got all the strings on here right now. I did cut them a little bit short at first, so, but they'll stretch a little bit and I'll be able to get a few more wraps in later on, but I can't test them anymore right now just because it'll snap. And actually during one of the, I think it was the D string, I had to get a different one because it snapped on me, so there was a little bit of a complication there, but it's all good. Things happen when you're changing strings. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to tune all the strings up. If you're new to playing bass, regular bass, you only have these 4 strings, E, A, D, G. But for 5 string, you would, on regular guitar, you have a B string that comes after the G. But on a bass, your B string jumps up to, now it's your low B string. Instead of a low E, you have a low B string. So it makes it nice if you're playing like drop D stuff. You don't have to tune down like guitarists do. You can just, you're always in drop B, pretty much. But anyway, so I'm going to get this G all tuned up here. It's actually pretty close right now, so just a little bit more. There we go, it's actually at G right there. And I'm going to have to keep tuning them as it goes on. Like I said, the strings will stretch and it'll, yeah, just over time the nickel and everything just will pull apart, and you guys gotta keep turning it and turning it and turning it, which in turn will make it better because I need more material on the pegs themselves to make sure we got a good hold there. So over the next few days I'll be fiddling with this, making sure it's all good. But the G string is good. Let's move on to the D string. Yep, that definitely needs some tuning up here. When you're tuning, guys, you don't want to be like doing this kind of thing a lot, like hitting the string a lot when you're tuning. What you want to do is just hit it once really good and then tune up till you get your note. And if you want to make sure, again, just hit it one more time and it should be good. There we go. Now we got lots of tuning up to do right here. Oh, see what's happening there? That's not good. Catching the G peg there. We don't want that. So that's really loose and it's reading E. Like, no. Oh my goodness. If you guys ever stressed out tuning, I understand. I don't like tuning, like to put new strings on. And that nice G went out of tune a little bit. Alright. I think we're finally able to move on. We're holding consistent A now. And like I said, I'm going to have to do this all like for the next couple of days, stretching these strings out. And yeah. Let's get this E fixed up here. It's actually pretty close already. Actually right there, it's perfect. Alright, I think we're kind of set here. Go ahead and sounds good without anything plugged in, doesn't it? Yeah, I think we're pretty well set. And as we continue stretching, I'll get more string onto the pegs here. It's not going to be like a whole lot. I would like to kind of redo this again, so, but this will do for right now. But I hope this is helpful. Just remember, next time, I've noticed also to just leave a little more meat on the string and everything so we can actually wrap around a peg more. But for right now it'll work, and it's holding pretty good. Holding tune's good, so yeah, I gotta tighten up this peg. I think this peg. Oh no, it's you. Hear that? Yeah. Actually, like,
well, we better go through all of them.
Yeah, go through all of them. It's got little screws right here. You guys can kind of see them. And just tighten those up. It'll be all good. So that's what's holding them on there. But yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. We got lots of stuff coming up, and I'll be doing more videos about what's coming up with the band stuff in the near future. We got some really cool news we want to share with you, but want to hold off on it for a little bit. But we'll let you guys know what's going on. We're really excited, and yeah, I'm happy you guys could join us today. Yeah, the sun's out right now. If you're watching this at night, then yeah, see you tonight. Anyway, thank you guys for watching so much, and I hope this helps you guys if you're watching, if you're trying to learn how to do your bass guitar stuff. And just remember, like I said, leave a little more string when you come out of the pack. But alright, we'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.